Hello guys and welcome to the Blogger's Perspective with me, Nipa. As you already know, instead of just speculating stories, I would love to bring bloggers here who will be discussing certain issues that are trending in the entertainment industry. Then they'll give us a detailed perspective since they are the ones who mostly bring out the news anyways. So today we'll be talking about Stonebwoy and his press meeting and all that, and issues arising from the press meeting. And as you already know, this our homeboy here, he's a blogger, so I don't have to stretch my hand too far. I've brought Boss. Introduce yourself for those who don't know you here.
Oh, my name is Odate JH.
Yes. So Odate JH is going to help us with the perusal of today's issue. Yeah. So before we go ahead, as I always say, kindly subscribe to the channel. Press the bell icon that will show up in some few seconds, and then press all since you don't want to miss any of our content. Stay tuned. Okay guys, welcome back to the Blogger's Perspective. Alright guys, so last Friday, dear Stonebwoy, a renowned Ghanaian dancehall artist Stonebwoy, he sent out invitations to most of the media men, bloggers in Ghana for a meeting at the Golden Tulip, right? Yeah. And they had to discuss, they were there to discuss the aim, in fact the actual aim of the meeting was the set to release album of Stonebwoy, his tour in the north of America, and then his Bhim shop. Yes, these are the reasons why, when you check the invitation, these are the reasons why he had the press conference. However, it seems headlines that have been coming out hasn't got to do anything with this particular issue. It has got to do with this Ofi, Black City, Kelvin Boy thing that's going on. What do you think is the problem with that, Chich?
Wow. This is... The problem, it's enormous, honestly. And why am I saying that? Because the reason why people are not talking about it is because of Stonebwoy himself. Ask me why. Why? Because Stonebwoy has not really come out to explain, or the media has not had a concrete explanation, okay, as to what really happened between Stonebwoy and Black City, Stonebwoy and Kelvin Boy, Stonebwoy and Ovi. Yes, so Kelvin Boy is quite out there because it was a press release. But out of Black City, you get it. He just interview people, ask him like, Black City is no more my manager, Black City is my agent. What shows that he's your agent? What shows he's no more your manager? You get it? Ask you question, Ovi is no more. Like you get it. So he has not had the opportunity. So let me see if he's even had the opportunity, because he's been on several interviews, but then he has not said emphatically that, hey, here's what is happening. So henceforth, don't ask me a question related to this. And obviously, if he's asked when he gives a concrete answer and is very straightforward about the answer, nobody will go back to that particular issue again.
Yeah,
you get it? So it's about Stonebwoy himself not, clarifying things, although he has said certain things. But I think it has not sat down well with people. And for him, he doesn't care about that, whether it sits down well with people or not. You get it? Once he has said that, hey, this is what is happening, I'm no more working with him. I'm doing things solo now because of reasons best known to him, probably because of security reasons or because he doesn't want to step on any toes. If you've done something evil or bad to me, or if there's any misunderstanding, let's have it behind closed doors. We don't need the media. But then, if you want to move forward, the media comes in. But the media also feels that, hey, we are the one who fronting almost everything for you. So if there's something that we know has gone on, which has been public, that everybody knows, and Stonebwoy owes his fans, owes the media that explanation actually.
Does he owe anybody closure? Or people are just...
Oh, not closure per se. He doesn't owe anybody, but then he owes us why. Because until he clears the air or he says it emphatically, they'll still be asking him that question.
Yes.
Because trust me, Stonebwoy has been on several interviews. I've actually, listened to several interviews, Stonebwoy, and they even asked him that question. And he doesn't say, in fact, he was like, certain things are there, Black City is my brother, and no more right now, I'm having a new management. And you get it, because people actually saw You growing up, they saw Black City's influence, or you even Black City not even do anything. In the eyes of the people, they saw him working, even if he was not even working.
Yeah.
And I mean, people do not work, but then in the eyes of people, they pretend to be working.
For nothing, for
exactly. So I'm not saying Black City was doing this, but then in the eyes of people, Black City was doing majority of the work. So for you to just, I mean, shelve him or put him aside, and when you act to just say, I mean, it has to do with closed doors and he's not my agent, he's no more my manager, it will not sit down well with people.
Yeah, people are also saying that Stonebwoy should have been smarter at the press conference and then push those questions to, let's say, a publicist or a PR to manage them, so that he focuses on pushing the agenda of the day. What do you also think about that point?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's either here nor there. Who is the main reason for the conference? Stonebwoy. So questions are being directed to him. Okay, yes, ideally you should have a PR there to do the talking for him. Where is an issue beyond the PR, he can then come in. But then Stonebwoy has always been comfortable, and I think, I don't know, but for what I saw, I feel Stonebwoy has been the work from day one. Yes, but from what I saw, because if Stonebwoy has not been doing the work from day one, then why is it that we are not having people handling certain contests or affairs for Stonebwoy? Well, I've never heard any PR. Like, oh, wait, me PR, and I wait Casaman. No, have you ever heard of? I mean, every time it's Stonebwoy. Any issue, every move or no, yes, people might be doing things behind the scenes for him. But then the eyes of the people, not a big brand like Stonebwoy needs a PR, but they have been doing his own PR. You get it?
Yeah.
Very quite few strange that Black City steps in when he was actually highly involved. He actually, when you're the media, interacting with the media, he sometimes speaks on behalf of Stonebwoy and what have you. But then aside that, Stonebwoy, he needs a PR, or as we said, it has to be the duty or the work of the PR or publicist of Stonebwoy. So you still have to be in the meeting. Just that when it is his turn to, ask him, like, when people went to direct questions to him, that probably the PR feels that, hey, this one I can't handle it, probably Stonebwoy will be the best person, then he just comes in. But then he was the one doing the talking. I don't know if you watched the footage, he was the one doing the talking all along.
Yes, so looking at what happened and the kind of headlines that have come out, some time ago, Stonebwoy had problems with bloggers for pushing unnecessary things, which means that what is happening now proves that Ghanaian bloggers and the media, they are really not to say serious, because they are all fed up, they're looking for what they will bring the clicks and the traffic. But it seems they are not set out to help the artists though. They are always comparing artists, Ghanaian artists to the Nigerians, but then at least when they were pushing with content, why don't you push his agenda too? What is happening with you guys? Why are people? I have seen a publication on your article, on your website, pushing the stories of about the album, but most of the people who were present are not. And what do you have to say to that? Does that mean that you people are just interested in yourself and not the artist?
For me, I can't speak for others, but then for me, as a brand or as a blogger, I push positivity, and I have my works. Speaks for itself. You can just check my works out. I don't promote negative content, and somehow I call it negative content. There is no real definition of it. You get it? But then, for me, I believe that if you do good, you earn from it. Not necessarily you publishing something to get lots of clicks or traffic or what have you. So I'm pushing an agenda, and I wouldn't blame. I would say that I wouldn't blame some of the bloggers, because some of the artists too. In some the artists are also to blame, because someone will waste his time, energy, and data, what have you, publish a good content about you, and the artist will not even retweet or even share it,
or even like.
You get it? So these are some of the nitty-gritties of it. That's how right now people are more concerned about, hey, say giddy or things that people will be doing. No, people, as people's negativity or negative stuff sells easily without you even doing lots of promo.
Controversies.
Exactly, controversy sells easy without you doing any promo. So if that's a situation for me to get an easy way out, I'll really thrive on that. But I don't do that. I promote positive content and things that will impact our show, because I want to see the Ghanaian showbiz industry grow. I want to see it cut across other countries and even other continents. You get it? So for me, once you invite me to a press conference and you speak, I look at the positive aspect. If something doesn't go, I'll ask you questions, get clarification before I come home and even come and write. You get it? So that's how we bloggers, we should be looking at things. Unless, of course, the artists are not giving us any better reason to promote positive content about them, and then we can now sit down and just look at, okay, this is what you want me to do. So I also sit down and concoct stories. And even with that, you still have to get your facts right. You don't just do it because I don't know if you defame the brand or the artist, you find yourself, I mean, in this thing.
Okay.
And let me even pick on the other aspect where you're saying that the media. Yes, I don't understand some of our media personnel. Even if you're going to promote, let's say, things that people want to hear, give them what they also don't want to hear. That's the positive aspect, because you know, someone, let's say if Sarkodie wins an award or Sarkodie is collaborating, people will not really concentrate on that or look at that as compared to Sarkodie, quote unquote, being an accident, and I said
Sarkodie
shy something. You get it? Now the people will be quick to, hey, who is that? Then you get it. People react to start things easier than, I mean, things have to do it. But hey, Sarkodie has won this award. Sarkodie is going to collaborate with this artist. Sarkodie is being signed to this. You get it? Unless of course it's hardcore fans. For them they do, but then any random person, no, the person will not look at it.
Okay, so now let's look at the import or the core or the purpose of the meeting. That was first we have to talk about his sets to release album. Would that take, can you throw more light on that information? Like, give us information. Those who have still not gotten the news because people haven't pushed it out there, would that is supposed to give us the gist?
And for me, I think one thing too is that if that is to brands out there, if you're inviting a brand or if you're inviting a media, ideally you have to send them, I mean, whatever you're going to talk about.
It was on the thing.
Good.
It was on the invitation.
I'm not saying it was not on it. I'm just saying ideally it has to be on it. If it is on it, you make sure that questions coming will have to be targeted to that. Honestly, sometimes these are media people, me being part of it. If you don't control us, don't forget we are all going there for content. So if you don't control us, we'll end up going overboard. So
But the mistake Stonebwoy made was, after he gave his point and everything, he said, before he opened up for the Q&A, he said that, I know you all have things to ask me, so anything that's on your mind. You see, he didn't limit them.
That is what I'm saying.
He gave them the chance
exactly.
to ask any question that's on their mind.
So if Stonebwoy had a very good PR, a PR practitioner on his team, he will never make that statement. Knowing the core of the press meeting, he never made that statement because you know that the media are always ready to gun. They are always ready to shoot. And already you have not even said anything concrete about this issue, so they don't go hard on you. Mm-hmm. But if you say that, please, questions should be limited to why we are here. I want to ask you based on what you are saying. So your album, your tour, and also your merchandise. No.
That's true.
And no. Because if you are saying this, there's no way I'll come and ask you, and hello guy, Stonebwoy, or let's say members of the press. Good afternoon. My name is Odate from OdateJHnews.com, and I want to ask Stonebwoy. I realized that after the BGMA brouhaha, your relationship between Black CD has not really been on a very good. Can you please tell us what is really happening in your camp and also in the camp of? You see, but then if you limited me, then I'm going to ask you. So what measures have you put in place to sell your merch? That is an excellent question. But then if you Stonebwoy, you said I know you have lots of. If commented yourself, but then who am I? As a question, no someone channel, no,
and that is why now people are pushing that, as you said, content
really?
And leaving his for him.
So I think he has to learn from it. And also other, artists should learn from it.
So back to the question, can you give us a little brief on the album itself?
Yeah, so Stonebwoy, highlighted on the album and notable amongst what he said was the fact that the album is dropping next month, so it's soon come. For me, he started making noise about this album for a very long time, and if you have been following OdateJH TV or even our blog, you realize that I've been making publication based on that. When he went to US to do his tour, and also he was actually on Beats One Radio with Ebro Dre, Ebro, and he made mention of the fact that they talked about the VGMA issue and also a public collaboration with Shatawale and what have you. He also made mention of that his album will be released in 2020, and lo and behold, he said it particularly that he's dropping this year, and it's not as if there's a delay or something. But then
5th March.
It's going to go on the 5th of March, which happens to be his birthday. For me, I think it's going to be a huge one, and I don't know, but for some fun reason, I thought that album is going to be it's going to be an international album. He's going to, I foresee it being in the Billboard once again, or even topping charts in various African also, other parts of the world. So guys, just anticipate of this album. It's going to be mad. It's going to be mad. And according to him, lots of features. You should expect lots of it. He didn't really disclose the names because he wants it to be a surprise. Because if you know the names, then it's not more a surprise. And it seems he's not going to drop. And he said he's not going to drop singles as well. He's going to come poof, just like that. So I kind of have a problem with that though. But then that's his decision, and we have to respect it. Unlike for me, I feel if I drop an album, looking at the Ghanaian market, but Stonebwoy is not looking at the Ghanaian market. And that is a very huge plus for him. I really excited him for that because he's done the most in Ghana. I don't think if he doesn't release singles in Ghana, you not go and download the album. You don't go and download it.
I just want ball. I don't understand what they are saying. So
it's good he's targeting the international market, and definitely Stonebwoy we know he has a huge international appeal. The likes of he collaborating with lots of international artists and also being nominated for some international awards. So obviously, when it comes to distribution of the album, I'm sure he has a sorted. And then there, I'm sure it's sorted. So the album is really going to be huge, and I can't wait for the album. I think it's a 15 or 16 track album, 15 track album, and it means it's going to.
Do you think the fact that he hasn't gotten a name yet for the album is going to affect the impact the album is
No. It's not going to affect. And the fact that he's dropping on the album, if it doesn't mean he can't release the name of the album.
Should make it Titula, his child.
That would be nice. But I foresee it being some simple but quite deep. Stonebwoy is a very deep artist. I don't know, but the funny is I see Stonebwoy. He's deep. It's not about me singing. He's deep. So I foresee the name of the album being deep. And trust me, there's going to be a build up to it. So I'm sure probably towards the end of this month, you're going to get teasers from the album. Probably there.
Okay, you should be Stonebwoy's PR. Next, we have his merchandise, the Bhim shop, which he said will be located at
Yes.
What do you also think about it?
Yes, for me, I think it's a very good move for Stonebwoy. And our ecosystem doesn't support artists making revenue, making income of their projects. And you see, music is not about you making the name. Yeah, the name will help you, or the good will help you get some revenue, but then you need to eat while you are young. Because anyway, music, when you go to a time, you can't do it anymore actively like now. That's why they have to invest. That's why they sign huge deals and stuff. So for me, Stonebwoy, this mesh thing is a very good thing because honestly, in the European market, people thrive on merch. They make huge amount of money, or let me say, their backbone, their revenue. Exactly.
Kanye West.
I'm just taking the name out of my mouth. Kanye West is making millions of dollars off merch, signing deals with Adidas, Yeezy, and all. He's making it big.
Recently, Beyonce has even dropped a clothing line. What's the name? Ivy and Adidas. Charlie.
You see, Rihanna and Puma. You get it?
Fancy.
You get it. We have Kim Kardashian. These artists thrive on merchandise, doing collaboration with brands, putting their names on it and everything. And it's so good. The name is very huge. So Stonebwoy also trying to capitalize on the fact that he has a very huge fan base, Bhim, and also capitalize on the Bhim to create a merch. For me, I think it's good because it's going to go worldwide. Because we have Bhim fans outside. So imagine they are rocking this Bhim or buying thing that has to do with Bhim. Get it? When at the press conference he shared Bhim chocolates. Can you imagine?
Well, what do you think about putting it at Ashama and not another branch in Accra? Who would drive from all the way? We have people who do that, but for business, looking at it from a business point of view,
that is it. I don't know the team Stonebwoy is working with now, but for me, I think they have to be business driven, honestly. Because even though for that you have to start from your home country, I feel before you even brought this up, they should have done some kind of territorial plots. Do a little bit of survey. Where is your core fan base? Fine. Ashama, Ghana. What is my next core fan base? Is it UK? Is it set up branches there? Because trust me, I'm going to be shipping. You see, I don't know, but he didn't really give details. And you see, that's what the problem is. It's as if he didn't plan very well for this press conference because
the important things, detail didn't come with it.
Exactly. You should have had people heading this. So there should be structures in there, such as your management, Stonebwoy brand. These are the structures. This is your business manager, road manager, PR, here. Now the Stonebwoy merchandise or merch, head of the shop. PR the shop, marketing, blah blah blah. Those things. So when it comes to the press conference, you have these leaders in there.
Who are giving information
Exactly.
about some particular sector.
So you Stonebwoy, you don't even do the talking. You don't kasabebre. You get it. So when it comes to the match, the PR, or let's say the head of the campaign, okay. So the match about this, and this was the import of the match, and these are the structures. We are because we don't want to be in a rush. We wanted to test the market first. So we are starting from Ashama. As time goes on, we are going to plot here and here in various countries, in various parts of Accra, Ghana. As I was in Ghana, we are looking at Nigeria because these are our next huge audience is in Nigeria. So you give us so that the media is abreast. Okay, so these are the plans of Stonebwoy.
So now it really gives the media more content, right? Because actually, I think they also focused on those aspects. But those are the parts with details. The other things they just brushed on it and touched on it. But if you want to talk about Stonebwoy's album, you don't have much to talk about except it will drop on their feet. There isn't really much to the details of it. Same as the merchandise, the Bhim shop, not much on it. They really did a shop.
I was very, very disappointed because you invite huge media outlets. They come, go and check online. You don't see anything about Stonebwoy merch, no article, nothing. And you know the blogosphere is that it's worldwide. So if somebody from UK or let's say Afghanistan or whatever is want to know something about Stonebwoy's press meeting, and what the person is seeing that Stonebwoy react to relationship with OV relationship, but like who does that? So which means the mesh is not even out there. So you still realize you are operating on mail, but you're not getting the bars because you only be sharing the mesh on your social media.
Okay, now the last part, which is his tour, North American tour, and in case you haven't heard, since it's not out there yet, Stonebwoy is going to play a show at the O2.
Wow.
O2, and I mean, it's Ghanaians, we have to force and fill that part because Charlie, if he feels it, it's a glory coming to all of us. Now, if you are mentioning artists who have filled the O2, you can pick one from Ghana and say, I mean, it's not supposed to be just a Stonebwoy thing. He's supposed to be going with all the lions in the country to push it, even though he will be the one headlining the show. All the lions, the Sarkodie's, the Shatters, and all those push will be going with him. But unfortunately for Ghana, we all have this selfish agenda where men are making feeling and men are making feeling. Instead of even those who can come out to come and help you feel that auditorium will say that men are making one or feeling of so. What do you think about the O2? The fact that he has to fill the O2 arena, and as of now, there's no solid article for the fact that Stonebwoy will be having a show at the O2 arena, and the fact his tour in North America, all those things that are not out yet. Even though he needs the bars coming from now, and he's not getting. What is the problem here with that thing?
This O2 arena thing, I don't know, but for some funny reason, at the point, I think somewhere like we're having an argument about this O2 arena. I mean, artists filling O2 arena, and it seems Ghanaian artists have not yet filled the O2 arena. The O2 arena, we have departments in there, just like let's say conference center. It's a national theater. National theater has divisions.
Yeah, we have.
So someone will say that I'm filling in national theater, but then where in do you fill the folks place or you fill the main auditorium?
Exhibition hall. We have the
exactly.
Exhibition
the
hall.
same thing applies to the O2 arena.
Okay.
Nigerian artists have filled the O2 arena, likes of the video Wizkid. They have filled the main O2 arena. Sarkodie, Shatawale, they are yet to fill the main O2 arena. You get it? So the thing is that Stonebwoy, can Stonebwoy fill the main O2 arena?
And as of now, we don't even know if he's going to play the show in the main one or the side chicks one.
Exactly.
That's another thing that should have come out at the press conference.
So yes, Sarkodie has filled the O2 arena because it's still part of it, but they're not the main one. The same way Shatawale also filled the O2, not the main one. Stonebwoy, we don't know. Is it the main one? Fine. If it's not even the main one, he still has to fill whatever auditorium he's given. Stonebwoy is an international brand, and for me, I always wish him well. I want him to fill, so that those who think he can't fill, those who wish him bad or who don't wish him well, will disappoint. Because
you see, this is the problem when you have just brought out. Why do we think that someone doesn't wish him well? Why are we not trying to gather an altruistic agenda?
No, because you see, the thing is that they've
hold on. It's like we've limited the whole conversation. Stonebwoy filling the arena to prove that he put wrong. Meanwhile, it's supposed to be a bigger agenda than that. Lifting Ghana, lifting even those he has to prove wrong.
Yes, it's a bigger Tilly. It's a bigger agenda.
Wrong.
Tilly, it's a bigger. No, it's not about proving someone wrong.
But you said that.
Yes, I said that because we all know what is happening in the industry. These are the big names. Imagine Stonebwoy has not followed. Do you know how huge it's going to affect his brand?
Oh, that's true already. Now he went to play a show in Nigeria, and then the backlash that he has flopped.
Exactly. You see, the thing is that if it goes wrong, people talk about it even more. So we have to salvage the issue. How? So Stonebwoy has to pull his way, make sure that because Sakode, your compatriot or your paddy has failed it.
I understand you, but my point is, Stonebwoy cannot cut himself into pieces to fill the auditorium. Ghanaians must fill the auditorium.
Yes, so that is what I am saying. Whatever I'm saying is a preamble to it. Okay, that's no. You're not listening to me.
The point I'm trying to put across is that Ghanaians must force and help or push the agenda
Of course, they have to.
Stonebwoy can fill the auditorium. But then once we say Stonebwoy must fill the auditorium, Stonebwoy alone cannot fill that auditorium. He needs the help of Ghanaians. But now the problem is that the Ghanaians, he need the help from otherwise people are saying he should go to prove them wrong. So now, who are the ones going to help him?
Even the Ghanaians, we have types of Ghanaians. No. Because honestly, how many Ghanaians are going to take flights and go to?
No. Flights, calling their friends over there to attend.
That is it. Stonebwoy fans are huge. You see, the thing is that feeling of a feeling, but then there lies a comparison. So I say. But you know, people you are talking as if you are fine. Probably not in a minute. Let me.
Why can't I don't understand you?
People will go there only to go and fish out for empty seats and take pictures and go and put it online. No, I believe you don't know how these people behave.
Shallow people, shallow Ghanaians who don't see the bigger picture.
So whatever I was saying was a preamble. So we have to come together, put the agenda.
Make sure we've had a good conversation.
Exactly.
There.
Make sure that Ghanaians, I mean, it's huge because Sakode has done it. Shalola has done it. Definitely, Stonebwoy has to do it. So whatever, even if you're a Sakode fan, go and support Stonebwoy. Because it's about getting the name of Ghana on the map. Because I sometimes it saddens my heart when I see Wizkid, Charlie, them filling the O2 Arena, the video filling the O2 Arena, and even upcoming artists also. Exactly. Filling. So how come our big names, and these names are international brands? These names, they've been on the list of some huge artists like Cardi B, Kerry Hossein, and what have you, Benny Man. The names are just enormous. You get it? Then even how do you call it? DJ Khaled. This means that our artists are really doing well, and the O2 Arena, big artists have also filled that arena. Even not filled, they've even passed that arena. So it's Stonebwoy's time, 2020. He dropping the album, guys. This is a preamble to the album. Let's make sure this bass. Let him fill the auditorium, massive show. Let the bars after the concert. Let's promote positivity so that when he drops the album, Charlie, will be a complete list.
Alright, as I said, the blogger's perspective will bring you the details of all the information out there from a blogger's point of view. That I must say you've done justice. Stonebwoy must look for you and thank you because the people he actually picked to the auditorium, most of them didn't do the job for him anyways. So thank you very much for your intelligent points and additions to the topic.
Sure.
Guys, so let's try to psych our mind to push our artists. Let's not just focus on what we will get. What about how we are supporting them? Because believe me or not, you went there because of him, not for yourself. You can't sit in your house and get content. You went. So even if you have pushed what you get money, let us also push his agenda too. Yes, and let us all support Stonebwoy in his endeavors. Charlie, if he does it or if it happens, it comes to Ghana anyways. They will say Stonebwoy from Ghana failed. They will say Stonebwoy alone. Stonebwoy from Ghana.
Yeah,
it comes back to Ghana. Yes. All right, guys. So as I always say, go on our channels on other pages, our social media handles. Odateji TV. Odateji TV is just there. Follow us. We'll give you the gist of everything we're doing here. Alright, we also put a link to our WhatsApp pages. Those who have been joined, if you want to join this family, it's a big team we are growing. You can follow the link and join us. Alright, guys, so thank you, Date, as I always say, as I said. And I am Tileke Nipa. You can follow me on my official page, Food Universe. I'm a food blogger. Food Universe. The food is the more food, and the universe is UNIVERZ. Food Universe. Follow me. Let's get interactive everywhere. Alright, guys, so till we come your way with another story. It's bye.